time since I put up any new content. About 2 weeks now since I put anything up, and going off of what some of my friends have said online, I have I've decided to do things a little differently because obviously it looked better the way I was doing it before with the backdrop, two dining room chairs on a coffee table with a queen size quilt drawn between them, to create that background. And the silence of my children not being in the background is probably preferable. But I had a friend on my Facebook, and she thought it would be a really good idea to add my own uniqueness to this all as an actual stay at home mom being a gamer. Which means no backdrop. Yeah, you're going to hear my kids in the background, but I'm still going to be releasing games and doing all that jazz. And I think that's probably the best way I'm going to be able to make my dream come true right now, to be a Let's Player. Because I love doing videos. I've only got like 3 or 4 up. I've got one Animal Crossing one, 2 Final Fantasy chapter ones, one with commentary, one without, and chapter 2. And I tried to do it the way that I thought people would prefer, but it's not working. It's not working for me. It's not working for my channel. And my friend had a really good point, and it really does kind of, that's me. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 children. They are 4 and they are 7 right now. 2 boys. So I'll try not to yell at them too much while I'm doing my recordings. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not going to apologize for it, although I do feel bad that it might get annoying. But at the same time, there may be a couple videos where I'll have my kids play with me, depending on the game. Maybe I'll just put Final Fantasy VII on the back burner right now, just because there are so many cutscenes, and I have gamer rage when my kids are talking or screaming through the cutscene. I don't want to expose you guys to that. So maybe I'll try to do something late at night when the kids aren't around and do a chapter 3 through whatever. I know there's 17 chapters, but considering where the breaks are, I don't think it's going to be steady on through chapters just for length and content. I know my quality of camera here isn't all that great, but also, to be fair, when I'm just a tiny little box in the top corner of the screen, you're not going to see the pixel, you're not going to see the noise, you're not going to see any of that, so I don't care. I can have a crappy camera, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to change things. Another thing is I talked to... You will wait. Sorry. Dang phone. Quiet you. So anyway, this will be my new background. Another friend I chatted with said that... I didn't even notice it, but he says that I say, okay, so way too much. I will stop that. I'm sorry. That would be totally annoying. Even though I watched it myself while I'm editing, because I'm literally doing everything my own. I am editing, I'm doing sound, I'm doing thumbnails, I'm doing it all, man. I'm doing it all. I've been watching how-to videos for a year. I still don't have all the skill I need, but I'll figure it out as I go. You can kind of see the difference between chapter 1 and chapter 2 of some new things that I learned. Woohoo! I gotta stop saying so much too. I gotta stop apologizing. Anyway, there we go again. Things will be different. Again, this will be my new background. You're gonna see my cabinets. That has a lock because that is our family photos and things like that in there, and I don't want the kids wrecking them. That's our game case and movie case. TV entertainment center. Kids kitchen table. Oh, yes. So one of my friends who talked to me on a more personal level through Facebook Messenger, we chatted for a bit. He says, I tell him, okay, so a lot. That will stop. It's a nervous tick. I still have a problem with public speaking, and I tend to ramble like I'm doing now. So until I become more comfortable doing this sort of thing, there's going to be a lot of ticks I have to work out. Another thing that I do, and I didn't even notice this, was that because my camera was further over here, it was over here more, when I was looking at my screen, my face was facing away from what I was doing. And that didn't even dawn on me. Like, really? And then I tried watching some other Let's Players. Again, my favorites being Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Dawko. Watching their videos, I was like, yeah, he's right. Their camera, when they're facing their camera, their picture may be at the top left of the screen, but it still looks like they're looking at their video, at their screen, at what they're doing. And that's a subtle message I didn't even realize. That it looks like I'm facing away from what I'm doing, and it kind of gives that I'm disinterested or sort of thing to it. And again, that was a really good point. I had no idea I even did that. Because I want comments. I want constructive criticisms. I want to get better. And I do take them all. I take every comment, every criticism. I take it, and if it's legit, I work around it, right? So if I say something that's annoying, if I do something that's annoying, chances are you are not the only one that thinks that. So let me know. If there's anything I can do to improve, I take it. You need a better quality mic. Got one. Okay? Spent out a few extra bucks for it. You need to learn how to edit. You need a green screen. Well, if you've seen the size of my living room, a green screen will not work for me. Sorry. That's why I had the blanket thing there. I would rather do this in my kitchen or my dining room, which I live in a double wide trailer. It's not that big. Yeah, the echoey part would be kind of sucky, but it's not that echoey. But I would have a pure white background. Okay, it would just be my back wall instead of, my living room. But I don't live in a house. I live in a double wide trailer. It's about the size of a small house. But I work with what I got. I could even record off of my couch if I so desperately wanted to. But those of you that have kids, you know that putting a good computer on a coffee table in front of a couch with a 4 and 7-year-old is not practical, and you're just asking for your things to get broken. Okay. So, I will make this happen. I will make this work. And this video is just to let you guys know that, well, I did the best I could, and then I hit a brick wall. So we're going to break down that brick wall. 2 people have talked to me about it, and quiet you. Sorry, Jacksepticeye screaming. It wakes me up in the morning. Just let me know that I have to get off of here and stop yapping and take care of my kids. Speech therapy, as a speech therapist appointment here in a few minutes. Anyway, so yeah, I will get content out for you as soon as I possibly can. I'll try to get a video out either today or tomorrow. And again, welcome to my new background. Enjoy.